Hi guys, it's Sheila Shimmers. Welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be another eyeshadow review since that seems to be the theme lately with just beauty launches. I have this one right here from Norvina. I actually gave in and purchased one of them, but I didn't purchase one of the big ones, so at least I didn't do so bad. I saw that she came out with some mini palettes of her newest collections. There's the Norvina Volume 1 and the Norvina Volume 2. I did not see if she released another one from the third one that just came out, but these are the two that are available on Sephora. So I picked up the Norvina Volume 1 and it's right here. I thought this was going to be a little bit bigger for some reason, but I actually do like how little they are. This is how the packaging looks like, and it's really cute. I think it says Norvina AVH Collection. On the back it just tells you the information. What is my camera doing? Okay. There we go. So on the back it just tells you all the information. So I picked this up on the Sephora holiday sale. I honestly try to buy things that I never want just because they're on sale, and I feel like I can, like, you know, rationalize it better in my head when I think about it that way. But the packaging itself, it is the same way. It does kind of have this curved edges, which I think is really cute. On the back it is black. It is kind of like a plastic material, which I think is fun. Kind of looks like a fake mini palette for some reason, but I think it's really cute, very nice to travel with. It does come with 9 shades. They're way smaller than the normal palettes, but this is how it looks like right there. I feel like she picked the right shades from the palette to just do a concentrated one, because I feel like this one speaks to the real big one. Even though it doesn't have all the colors, I kind of get the gist of what colors are in there. The mirror does have a sticker that says Norvina. I love that little heart on that logo. It's just so cute. But I think the palette itself is really, really nice. It does bring 2 shimmers and 7 mattes. This one retails for $29, and like I said, it brings 9 shades. It says that it is vegan, cruelty-free, and gluten-free, free of parabens and phthalates. So I just want to compare how much product comes on each pan versus the big one. That is like the one thing that I do want to know. So it says it brings 0.035 ounces per pan, and I just want to compare that to the bigger palettes just because I want to know, you know, the difference, the price breakdown. Okay guys, I checked both on Sephora and Anastasia Beverly Hills website, and I can't find how much comes on the real palette, but I think the packaging is really adorable. I really like the whole black and white theme. So she also came out with the volume 2 as well. I'm going to link it down below if you guys are interested, but just those colors didn't really speak to me. I don't think that it was just a little bit too green for my liking, so I went ahead and purchased this one. I feel like I want to concentrate more on these shades right here. I just want to do something a little bit more fun, and I feel like this coral shades and this pink shades are just stunning. Anyways, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to be just priming my eyes with the Pillowy Space and putting some sticker under my eyes. And yeah, I'll be right back. Getting started, I'm going to start with this shade right here, which is kind of this little coral shade. It looks really nice. It kind of looks neon on the eyes. It's kind of really cool. I kind of really like that shade. So I'm packing this on all the way through the middle of the lid. Anastasia shadows are always really nice. I don't know if they're actually using the same formula for Norvina's, because like she mentioned, Norvina is going to be kind of a brand within Anastasia. So could that mean that they have different formulas maybe? I don't really know, but this is just like applying really, really well. So I wouldn't assume that is anything different. Wow, I'm really, really surprised with this color. I feel like it looks a little bit more pinkish once it's on the eye. It definitely looks more salmony on the palette itself, but nonetheless it's really fun. I really like it. I'm just taking an empty brush and I'm blending this out on the outer part of the eye. It's blending out nice. I'm losing a little bit of pigment, but it's blending out really, really nicely. I'm just going to pick up a little bit more of this shade and I'm going to put it right there on the crease just to really intensify that color a little bit more. With the same brush, I am now going to the shade underneath that one, just this one. And I'm packing this on the outer part of the eye. This one is hot pink. I love this shade. This shade is definitely so fun. The shadows are being super, super nice to apply. I do have to mention that because they're just like really, really stunning. I feel like they have more of a kick to them. Like the colors are so bright that I didn't expect them to be as pigmented. But once you blend them out, they kind of lose a little bit of that pigment, which is fine because you can just build it back up. Honestly, I think these two shades are looking a little bit similar on the eyes. See what I mean there? I feel like they just look like the same color. I see a little bit more of an intense pink over here, definitely, but I just think that they look very, very similar. So now I'm going to move on to another shade. I'm actually going to go for this purple right here, and I'm just going to try to use as many shades as you can. By the way, my favorite shade from the palette, I think, is this one right here. It is such a burgundy, like true wine color. It's just amazing. With this purple, I'm going to be placing this on the bottom part of the eye, on the outer corner. Did I explain that right? I think so. So I'm just kind of packing this on and blending this out right there. I'm definitely seeing a lot of fallout on the actual palette. You guys can tell right there. It's looking a little bit messy, but that's okay. Intensifying this color a little bit more. I feel like it's packing and blending really nice. I'm just kind of trying on the palette, you guys know what I mean? Like, I'm just putting in the shades and see where it takes me. More of this shade right here, and I'm kind of putting this on the center of the lid. So I feel like we lost a little bit of that pink. Alright, so now I think I'm going to go with this shade right here, and I'm actually going to be doing an eyeliner with it. So I'm going to start from the outer part, and see here that builds up a lot. I feel like this color is so cool. I realize I haven't put down the shimmer yet, but I just wanted to use this shade so bad. Okay guys, that color is cool. You guys gotta say that. Like, even if I do this look with just that and no shimmer, this look looks amazing. I feel like it's just really fun. It kind of reminds me like an 80s look. Like, obviously not a look that you would wear in the 80s, but like an 80s color theme look. So on the palette, we only have two shimmers. They both kind of have like different finishes. One of them is like a little bit of a duochrome, I would say, and the other one is just like a nice gold shade. So I don't know if you can see them right there. The one on the bottom, please ignore my concealer, but the one on the bottom is the duochrome one, and then the one on top is like a gold shade, like a shimmer shade. So I'm going to start with the gold one just because I want to put that one on my brow bone. And I'm going to put it right here. It is a really nice brow bone shade. I would also love this kind of like an all-around shade around my inner part of the eye if I was doing more of like a, I don't know, neutral look. With me, the only thing I would change in this palette is I would do 6 mattes and 3 shimmers, kind of like down the middle. But I honestly have no complaints. I feel like the matte shades are really nice. Oh wait, there's one that's like a sequin shade, I think. I don't know how this one would actually look on the eyes. When you swatch it, it definitely looks matte, but it does have a little bit of sparkles in it. It's funny. It's funny now seeing sequin shades after you've tried like the Tati Beauty palette. That is like the best sequins I've ever tried in my life. I think I'm going to go with this one right here. And I'm going to put this right on the inner corner. Wow, that's pretty. You guys see that? It's a really, really nice shade. I definitely want to wet my brush just to see how it looks. And I would probably have to go over it with the eyeliner again. Okay, so I'm going to spray my brush. The only thing I have near me is this Mario Badescu facial spray. So I'm just going to use that. And I'm going to go back into that shade and see how it looks once I have wetted. I feel like it's looking a little bit more radiant, but I don't think we have made any progress on the actual cut crease part of it. I'm surprised that she showed something so similar to kind of the shades in the palette to use as a shimmer. I'm just a little bit surprised. So I'm going to spray it again, and then maybe I'll try to go to another shade. Maybe I'll try to go to the gold shimmer. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but the shimmers are just not doing it for me. The mattes were great. Maybe I should have cut my crease, but it's too late now. Hey guys, if you have dogs, what can you do to make your dog not bark at any sound that he hears? Because my dog will wake me up at 3 in the morning just because someone in my neighborhood closed the door or, I don't know, got out of the car. Just anything. I'm going to go to this salmon shade right here. And I'm kind of putting this over top. Just a tiny little bit, just to emphasize that color a little bit more. I don't think I love how the shimmers are looking, and I feel like I have to fix it somehow. Let me grab my Fix Plus and see if I can fix it with that one, just because I feel like the facial spray from Mario Badescu just didn't do it for me. Okay, let's spray it with Fix Plus. Okay, now I'm going to go back onto this shade right here. And let's go back at it. Wow, okay. Yes, you guys see the difference? Wow, it's looking a lot better. Okay, I'm kind of glad I did that, even though I have to now go back and fix almost everything else. I feel like it just looks really nice now. My fault, not really like the fault of the eyeshadow itself. I shouldn't have used the Mario Badescu just because I know that doesn't work the same. So what happens when you're being lazy? You double the work, guys. Just learn your lesson, get up and get your MAC Fix Plus. I actually really like it. I'm impressed with how everything's looking just because I didn't think anything about this palette. I don't know, I just didn't know what to expect just because of the shades of it. But now I'm going to grab the Tati palette and I'm going with one of the shimmer shades. And I'm going to try to do a little bit of a glitter eyeliner. So I think I'm going to go with Aura, the glitter Aura right here. Carefully, hopefully, follow this path. I'm too far. Please don't have any fallout. Okay, I really don't know why I thought that was a good idea, but I'm just going to move on to the lower lash line. I'm using this shade right here. Putting this one really close to my lash line. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I have to say I really love it. I wasn't sure about the shimmers. I'm still not sure just because I feel like Anastasia has so many good shimmer shades, and the fact that they pick these two to be in this palette when they're the only shimmers in there, I just think it's a little bit weird, right? So I don't know. Really like the color of this one. I feel like it's a very fun color. This palette is obviously for fun. You're not going to pick this to wear for every day. I mean, if these are your shades for every day, there's nothing wrong with that. I am just more of a neutral person on an everyday basis. I don't really reach for like pinks and purples. This is something that I would use if I'm looking for something a little bit more fun. If my outfit happens to match this. Definitely be coming for this palette just to dip into this burgundy shade for more of like fall looks, a little bit more orangey, just because I don't think I have another shade like this one. This shade is just stunning. I love that she also included some kind of like cool tone purples, also like a very warm one. These two right here are really fun. I feel like they're so neon, which makes them a little bit more chalky in a way, but not in a bad way at all. I feel like they packed really nicely and they just blend really nice as well. I feel like the mattes are very impressive in this palette. I didn't use about, I think 2 shades of this palette I didn't use. I just swatched this one, but I didn't really use it. I feel like this one is a very nice hot pink, a little bit more purpley, but it's a really fun palette. I love this one as a brown bone highlight. I just don't think that these two like gave me the look that I was going for. I was expecting something to a little bit more, I don't know, something to pop a little bit more. I feel like once I applied the glitter, it just looked really nice. This eye is a mess, just ignore it. but the glitter from the Tattoo Beauty palette is amazing. If you haven't watched my tutorial in that video, definitely go ahead and watch it. But I feel like it's a very, very nice palette. Even though the palette is so little and compact, and it's very easy to travel with, I don't feel like the shades in here are very practical in my opinion. I love the palette itself. I would probably keep using it, but I wouldn't necessarily pick this up to like take on a trip with me. If I were to do that, I would probably go with the nude palettes that just came out from Huda Beauty, which I haven't tried. Those seem like colors that I would try to wear every day, and it would make a little bit more sense if I'm looking for something like that. This one just seems to be a little bit more of a luxury product that I want to use when I'm looking for something a little bit more fun, and I feel like the look itself was really nice. I do end up liking it. Like, I did end up liking it a lot. I would recommend to just get the big one if you are thinking about getting this one, just because it kind of made me want the big one. I just feel like it's going to be more worth it for you to just spend the 65 or 67 versus the 30 for only 9 shades that are really tiny. So that is just my personal opinion. I was saying makeup is a luxury, so this is something that you definitely don't need, but if you do want to get, go ahead and be happy. If it makes you happy, then just go ahead and head it. If you want to make this look a little bit more wearable, I would definitely just wear smaller lashes, maybe wear a nude lipstick, and I feel like it's nice. So it's up to you if you are looking into it. Like I said, I would just go for the big one, but that is just me. I know it is double the price, but I think it's just worth it in my opinion. So those are my thoughts. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, please don't forget to subscribe below, like this video, and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye, guys.